Let's take you to this story now. Parents at a technical high school in Emalahleni in Mpumalanga have gathered outside the school. These are live visuals coming to you now. And that's after an alleged incident of racism on Tuesday. Some of them said they were at the school to ensure that their children are safe after some community members threatened to protest outside the school. Mweli Masilela is there live for us this morning. Mweli, and it does appear that there is some unrest unfolding there this morning already.
Yes, indeed, Michelle. As you can see now, there are some parents, black parents, and also some community members that are protesting outside the school. And we've just had an incident whereby there was a confrontation now between the black parents and the white parents here, because already this group that is you're currently seeing now has made it very clear that they'll come here to defend or to fight against racism, Michelle. What we know at this moment is that there's two learners, that is a white learner and a black learner, that ended up fighting. It's not clear what exactly started that fight. So these parents that we are seeing here protesting are saying that they are not happy because apparently the black learner has been suspended while the white learner is at school writing examinations. So the parents here, the black parents, are saying that they want the school to be closed now. They want all the learners to be removed from this school because they are not happy about this situation. I'll ask my colleague here to just show you this side because it's quite a huge group that is gathered outside the school, which is Witbank Technical High School. I'll try, Michelle, to speak to some of the people that are gathered here so that you can hear as to what exactly are they complaining about. Hello, Mama. We can see that you are gathered outside the school here. What is it exactly that you are complaining about?
Okay, what we are fighting about here is the fact that most of the black students here in the school, they have been treated unfairly by the African teachers. So what happened is that one of the white students called a black kid a gaffer, and then a fight happened amongst the students. So two black students were suspended, but the one that called the other student a gaffer, he's inside writing the exam. And the other issue is that the two children who were suspended, their parents were not informed by the case in the school. So the parents were never given an opportunity to come and defend their children in the school. So there is an African group that is under the leadership of Divine of Mayor. He came here to the school and addressed the students here, the white African students, that they need to arm themselves and fight against the black students here in the school.
So what do you see? What do you want to see happening now? Because we are told that we saw that some of the people here were trying to gain entry into the school to remove the learners who are already writing examinations now. What do you want to see happening going forward?
If they are going to suspend students for fighting, they should not be selective about the one that they're going to suspend. They must suspend every child that was involved in the fight. So what we want now is for the students to come out so that we can address the principal, because it is not the first time that this school is involved in the racism issue. So we are here to address the racism that happens here in this school.
All right, thank you very much for talking to us. Michelle, that is one of the parents that are protesting outside here at school. Let me also speak to one learner who is outside here. We understand that some of your fellow classmates are already writing exams inside there. Why are you outside? Aren't you supposed to be in class?
Because, must I put the mask on? Because I feel that it is unfair for the victims to not write. We should suspend the exams so that we should suspend the...
Okay, there is a fight that is going on here already, Michelle. Like there is a confrontation between the black parents and the white parents. It looks like it's a chaotic situation, Michelle. But I can tell you that there is police officers that are already looking into this situation to ensure that there is peace and calm here outside the school. But we are told that already also the MEC for Education in the province Bonagele Machuba has arrived here to have an engagement with management of the school about this particular situation. And we are going to see if indeed after that particular engagement they do find a solution in terms of what is happening outside here. I'll try once again to get the learner that you were speaking to earlier and were interrupted because of that commotion.
Yes.
I was asking you as to why are you outside the school today, because apparently some of your classmates are busy writing examinations.
Yes, I feel like actually it is, the school is being racist by letting Yanu, the boy that was beaten up, to write without Pila and Jabulu writing. They deserve to write because they were all involved in this fight. They only suspended the black children, and that's what we are fighting for, because they also have to write. That's what we are fighting for.
I'm told that there's been quite a number of incidents that are allegedly racial here at the school. Is that also the sentiment that you are sharing?
Yes, because earlier this year there was a white skinned child that broke a black child's hand, but it was never a big deal, because now a white child got beaten up. It's a big issue. So that's what we're fighting for. That racism in this school has to end. We will not stand for it. We deserve to be treated right. We get teachers telling us that it's a privilege to be in the school. It's not, because this is a government school. It's not Mrs. Potter's school. We deserve to be treated right, and we will fight. We will fight to be treated right.
All right. Thank you very much for talking to us. Maybe let me just try and get the other side, the white parents that are here, to get their side of the story as we wrap up. So that, because it's two groups apparently. Good morning, sir. Do you mind if you can just tell us, because we can see that definitely there's two groups here, and some of the people we spoke to, they said that they came here to defend their children so that they are safe. What is your view about what is happening?
Let me say this. Our schools at this moment is in an acting state because of a thing that's been changed to a racial story. School kids fight, and it's supposed to be sorted out in school. On school premises, the teachers in the school will sort the whole problem, you see. We are here to protect white, black, doesn't matter, the school children. We don't want the political parties to come here and destroy the schools that we build it up very hard. And I think that's the most important thing why everybody's here, because we're worried about what's happening to the schools and our kids. We're here as parents just to defend our school. We don't want the schools to be burned down, that kind of thing.
All right, thank you very much for talking to us. Those are some of the parents, Michelle, talking about the situation here. We'll monitor this story as the day progresses. It's back to you in studio.
Before we let you go, Mweli, let's just continue to unpack the various issues at play in the story now. In terms of what the school is saying, I don't know if there has been an official statement from the school as yet, but what evidence led to the suspension of the black student who was involved in this alleged fight at the school on Tuesday, when that white student is still at school? Is there any clarity being provided by the school itself?
Well, I spoke to two parents earlier off camera, Michelle. What they told me is that the white learner, that is one of the people who were involved in the fight. We are told that he saw some black students who were absconding at school. It's not clear what exactly they were doing outside the school, and then he reported that to the school principal. So that is when some of those learners who were absconding classes then confronted him. That's the version that we are getting from the parents that we spoke to earlier. And then the school did issue a very short statement, Michelle. What they were saying, it was just that they are aware of the videos that have been circulating on social media. That's the videos of the fight between the two learners, and they've acted according to the code of conduct of the school. And they were saying that so far everything was stable at the school. So it was just a very short statement, Michelle, without details of what exactly happened. So that is why we're waiting to hear from the MEC of Education here in the province, as to what exactly in terms of his fact-finding mission, because I think he is here to satisfy himself in terms of what exactly transpired on Tuesday. Because as I said, when you speak to the black parents, they are telling their version of the story, and then when you speak to the white parents, they've got also their own version. So we're hoping that once that meeting, Michelle, is concluded inside the school, which is currently underway, we'll then have a sense of what exactly transpired. But as I said, we've seen that in terms of police presence, more and more police officers are coming out here to the school to ensure that there is stability, because really the black parents are saying that they want the school to be shut down until those all learners are allowed to write the examinations, because this black learner apparently he has been suspended, while the other person who was also involved, the white learner who was also involved in the fight, is being allowed to write those examinations. So really, Michelle, will see as to what transpires once that particular meeting has been concluded.
Yeah, absolutely. And certainly the students you've spoken to there, Mweli, talking about this incident last Tuesday not being an isolated one in terms of racism at the school. Mweli Masilela is live to us there from Emalahleni Technical High School, where various parents have gathered there. Apparent racism involved in an incident between two pupils at the school. That's a developing story that we'll continue to track for you right here on the channel.